So this is an estate that is on the opposite side of where my Airbnb is, everybody. I just wanted y'all to see that they do not live in huts in Nigeria. Trust me. People that have the money, they live a very good life. So this is the strip. Make sure you check out Lagos, Nigeria. Make sure you visit Lagos, Nigeria. Make sure you book your travel package, everybody. You will be surprised at what you will find. I need to get out the way before they run me the fuck over. That's what I need to do. All right. Again, everybody, here's an example of an estate. So people have to enter through the gate to get into the community. So this is an estate within an estate, because in order to get to this, you have to actually go through this gate down here, right? So you see, you go through this gate right here, and then you still have to go through another gate to get into this particular section. Y'all get it? So we're building is going to be just like this. You'll have to get through the gate in order to get into the actual community, but then in order to get to the specific unit, you have to go through another set of gates, which is an example. This is an example of that right here. Like this is a building right here. So if you want to get to this building, it's called Tima House, but Tima House is still like almost like a housing community within a housing community. So sometimes you'll find there people that this is actually one person's house, because you got wealthy Nigerians that they just want privacy, and they'll just build something like this and they'll just stay there by themselves. Right. But anyway, yeah, we walking right now. So look. So this is another one again. This is another example, everybody. Housing units, fully constructed, fully completed. And you see, this is the butlers in Nigeria. They have what's called BQ. When you do a real estate project, you allocate a space for what's called a butler's quarter. These are your gate people. These are the people that let folks in. So that little building right there, that's where they are. And so they let people in and out of these gates. Okay. Now this development that we're doing, we're not gonna need. I need to speak to the architect. I don't think we're gonna need that actually, because we're not doing the full estate. We're only buying 5,000 square meters. So what we build will be pretty much like this. Y'all will see the design. It's gonna take another like 3 weeks for the design to be completed. So I'll show y'all the design. But this is exactly what we'll be doing. So it's not going to be a situation where we're going to need it's not going to be any HOA fees or anything like that. It'll just be a simple driveway up to the unit itself, right? And that's pretty much it. Now, when we do a larger development, now this is a pretty large development, because see, this is this one section right here. This gate person aids entry for all of this right here. Okay, so there's multiple buildings and even going towards the back that you're not seeing. So this is a larger scale development, but we're not doing anything this big. But this is just to give you an idea of how the housing units are situated within Lagos, Nigeria, and how we're going to be building the high density development. And the high density development in Lagos, Nigeria looks like this. Okay, so you have buildings with, 8, 12, 15 units in them, and you're building them like this and you're selling them individually. So we would probably look at them as like condominiums in the United States or townhomes in the United States. And then we're selling those off for, anywhere from $200,000 on the low end to about $300,000, $350,000 on the high end. And again, most of these units are pre-sold before the construction is completed. This is not the land we're looking at. This is apparently already owned by someone. This is a church that they're building. So if we did get this land, we would have our community here. And then on the other side, on the opposite side, there would be a church. And then again, developments all around. This one is currently for sale. However, all of the other ones where you don't see a for sale sign have already been sold. So these have already been sold. Again, 650 million naira is about $450,000. Our units will be affordable, so I'm expecting that we will have the same result. We will have all of our units sold as well before we complete the construction. Again, these very beautiful units, nice rooftop view. And again, it's in a community or in a subdivision that already has developments going on. Pretty well developed area, pretty well established area. There's banks, restaurants across the street. There's a Domino's Pizza that we just passed. I know that because I like to eat Domino's. So the property is on this side. So what you have to do is it's like you kind of do this roundabout deal right here to get to the property. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make a right to get onto the property. So I started probably recording this video, everybody, I would say maybe about a minute or two after I got in the vehicle. We've been in the vehicle less than 5 minutes from my Airbnb. I'm actually about to get out of this. We're about to walk the plot itself so you all can see how well prepared the land is for our development. So we are behind this gate right here, everybody. Okay. So what we're about to do now is, that's the camera guy. He's sitting there waiting. He always waits on me. Hey, cameraman. So we're about to walk in, everybody. All right. So y'all know how we get here. So what we're about to do now is we're kind of going to get out, take a look at everything. And you all are going to be able to hit that button to get your investment started. This is one of the most exciting things I've done. And I'm looking forward to you all being a part of it. But yeah, there's probably 12 to 15 buildings over here that are part of the Prime Water Gardens development. There's 2 phases to the development that you're looking at right now. What we're going to do is we're going to be building on the inside of here. All right, so here is approximately 19,700 square meters of land surrounded by 2 high rises. There's one high rise to the, to the right of it called Prime Water Gardens. And then right across the street, there's another high rise community. And this one is called, same thing. This is just phase 1 and then phase 2. So you all see what we're talking about doing the different phases. But this is 19,700 square meters. So basically we would be getting a fourth of this. And the goal would be to do at least 2 phases, possibly 3 phases of our design within this area. Now I'm going to show you just the street view. So as you come driving down this street, you can see this is our street on the outside of where we will be building. And then you can see the entrance. Plot of land. We're only buying a fourth of this, which is about 5,000 square meters. We're going to be building 15 fully detached duplexes and 4 semi-detached duplexes. Now, each of the fully detached duplexes will have a swimming pool. We're also going to be putting in a driveway for each of the units. Now, just so you all know, each of the fully detached duplexes will cost about $74,000 each for us to build, and the semi-detached will cost $68,000, $69,000 each. It's going to cost us about $15,000 to put in the driveways for each of the units. And then we have construction cost of about $1.4 million. In addition to the land cost, which is about $1.9 million. So about $3.3 million is what we're needing to do this development. That's it. Okay. I'm going to put in a chunk of money. Okay. The rest of it, we're going to portion out to those of you who are interested in investing with us. It's going to take us about 6 months to complete. Nigerians work around the clock. It's not like in the United States where you got to take breaks and you got regulations and restrictions on hours and stuff. Here, they work until they get it completed. So we're going to be able to get this thing done in 6 months. Looking at gross sales of $5.7 million. So we're going to be able to gross $5.7 million in sales after we have spent the $3.3 million on the construction and the land acquisition. So that means, everybody, we're going to be netting something like $2.5 million, okay, on this project. And that's, again, within a 6-month period. Now, my project manager thinks that we could probably do 2 of these projects a year. I think that's being a little aggressive. But even if we just manage to do 1 of these projects a year, the goal here is for us as a community to build wealth in another place, a place where we have our heritage as Black people, but also provide opportunities for Black folks who want to come over and visit Nigeria, visit Lagos, Nigeria. You'll have somewhere to stay. You'll have somewhere that you have ownership in, right? And you're going to be in a beautiful to invest with us on the front end, on the development side, or if you want to own an Airbnb on the back end or have a vacation home again, this is an opportunity for all to participate in, regardless of, again, where you're located in the United States. Even if you're not in the United States, you want to participate with us. You want to join up with other Black folks who are making money, who are reconnecting with their Blackness in the nation of Nigeria. Again, there's going to be something for everybody. Make sure you click the button around this video to secure your spot in this development. Minimum investment is $5,000. Again, if you're not wanting to invest now, you can wait until we're finished with the development, acquire one of the units as an Airbnb again, or as a vacation home, or you just maybe want to buy one as a personal residence. That's totally fine as well. All right. Again, the sky's the limit. All of those options are available to you. All right. So we're about to head out now. You know, all this chocolate is going to probably melt out here. Y'all see me sweating out in the sun. I'm only doing this for y'all. Okay. Because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning here. But thank you all for watching. Again, this is Jerry Gorton, founder and CEO of the Black Wealth Company, where Black wealth is our business.
Freedom, freedom, freedom with Jerry.